Ojo Radio. Hello, everybody, it's Jojos here, and welcome to my unboxing and review of the Jojos Super Action Statue Diamond is Unbreakable Koichi Hirose. Yes, my boy. Oh, I'm so excited about this. I know, yes, we're jumping back to Diamond is Unbreakable. Probably not going to be sticking here. We're probably going to be moving to some part 5, 6, 7, and maybe some 2 love as well. Maybe, and probably some 3. Pretty much every part except for part 4. We're going to be taking a break from part 4, basically. So, if you're sick of Diamond is Unbreakable, don't worry. That will be taking a break. But I had to get my boy Koichi. He is one of my favorite characters in the entire series, and yeah, I had to have him. I could not have my collection. My collection was incomplete without this boy, so I had to get him and add him to the collection, and I'm so excited. He looks absolutely freaking fantastic. And let's get into the review. But first, if you like this video, guys, please go down there and give it a like and subscribe for some more JoJo Super Action statue reviews in the future. Alright, let's jump into this. So, getting into the box, we have JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, Diamond is Unbreakable. We have that right there. We have JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. We have, this says Koichi probably and Act 1, Echo or Reverb Act 1. And then on the side you have Koichi and Echo Act 1. And then right there, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. And then on the back you have a bunch of product shots right there. I will say the box looks a little bit more faded than my other ones, but it is an official thing because you can see the official sticker right there. So very nice. And you can see all the accessories he comes with. Yes, he does come with the egg as well. And he comes with the alternate like Polnareff hair right there, and then he does come with like a bag and all that. Very, very cool. Super excited to see how this figure turned out. I've loved every single one of these so far. Let's just hope that Koichi can continue the trend of perfection, like I'm sure he probably will. Alright, as usual, I just don't feel the need to cut the camera here because these, oh my god, this one actually has tape on it. Holy shit, there's actually tape on this one. What the hell? Oh, that was a surprise. Here we go. We'll just cut it. Here we go. Pop this open. Usually these don't have tape on them, so that was a bit of a shock to me. Alrighty. My gosh. Let it go, man. Let it go. Give me my figure. I had to wait so freaking long for this. Oh my god, this guy took forever to get here. Alrighty, let's pick him up. Oh, I know he's so small, but oh man, look at him. There he is. My goodness, he is so tiny. Oh my god. But they didn't skip out on the articulation. Oh my goodness, he's really well articulated as well. Ooh, that's kind of loose right there, but ooh, and he's got like a, wow, whoa, this is crazy. Okay, I have no idea what this is, but there's like a residue on him. I'm gonna wipe that off real quick. Okay, well that was weird. Luckily the figure, seems pretty damn awesome to me, just first impressions right out of the box. I mean, yeah, it's Koichi, so he's obviously a smaller one. Because obviously he's got to be in scale with Josuke and Okuyasu and all them. But yeah, he looks really good. Let's get in here on the sculpt right here. So there is our gorgeous head sculpt. And look at that. So I'm guessing this, in the manga, he had blonde hair rather than the silver hair he has in the anime. If I probably could, like, maybe, like, pop the hair. Oh, no, it looks like it's sculpted. I don't know. I could probably paint it myself, paint it like silver. But I think I'll just leave it. It's fine. I don't mind the manga colors. It looks good. But yeah, the head sculpt looks really, really awesome. You've got his blue piercing eyes right there. The nose, how they do the nose. Okay, so yes, the nose does kind of have his like upward nose that he's like, that's so like recognizable in his character design. The fact like the nose kind of like points like upwards a little bit. So that's good. I'm glad they got that as well because that's a very like Koichi like feature. Like that's a very like significant feature I feel of the character. And then you've got his outfit right there, his school outfit looking great. The little gold buttons right there, up there as well. And I don't mind the color on this one, unlike Josuke, because I feel like Josuke's was just so clearly purple in the show, but his definitely looked more like a blue. Him and Okuyasu's definitely looked a little bit more like a blue, so I think this is actually really, really nice for them. And of course, the wrinkle work is fantastic, and even though he's small, I think he's just fantastic, honestly. Like, right out of the box, every single one of these freaking Super Action statues is just amazing. And yeah, even though he's small, I don't think he's any exception. Now, I do absolutely love the character. He's one of my favorite characters in the series, so that could be why I love it. But yeah, I'm definitely not disappointed whatsoever. The residue thing was a little bit weird. I don't know what that was. Maybe it was some kind of like grease or something that they put in there to like help loosen him up or something like that. I don't know, but it was not pleasant to deal with. But now that it's gone, it's not really a problem anymore. And then you've got his little green shoes right there, looking great as well. Yeah, he looks fantastic. He has a little bit of a hard time standing up because of how small he is right there and how small his shoes are right there, but I'm sure you can make it work. Let me see how he stands up on my JoJo shelf. Okay, so because this is like a felt surface, let me see how he stands up on a like solid surface. I think it's about the same. He's a little bit harder to stand up because of like his height, his length, and all that. And I think his head is, probably like weighing him down a little bit. So it's kind of hard to find like the good center of balance for him right there. Of course, you do get the stand if you need it. But I mean, he's so small. I would really prefer not to have to use the stand right there. But yeah, he looks really, really great. Getting into articulation, you do have a nice outward movement right here at the arm. Looks like we can rotate right here. We have a little bit less than 90 degrees right here, no, you got about 90 degrees right there. Oh, no, it is a little bit less. No, wait, I can't. It is a little bit less, just a little bit less. And then you have a swivel right here at the hand, and then you have a ball joint at the head right here. It doesn't look like there's a ball joint at the base of the neck, but you can get some good movement right there. A little bit of up, a little bit of down, a little bit of tilt right there. And then you have a ball joint right here in the torso, which is excellent. And then you've got some good leg movement right there, forward, back, and a little bit. Ooh, not too much knee bend. And then you've got a little ankle pivot right there. I will say that he is the same price as a standard super action statue, and he does include a whole lot of accessories and Echo Act 1, so there is that aspect to him. But I do think right off the bat, even with including all those, I do feel like this guy probably should have been priced down a little bit more. But I do think it's a really nice figure. So let's get into some comparisons. And of course, here he is with Josuke right there. So now all we need is Okuyasu, and we will have the whole Morio trio, which is just wonderful. But even though I don't have Okuyasu, I do have the one and only Kishibe Rohan right there, so we can create a little bit more of the Morio Warriors right there. So we've got a good little Part 4 collection going on right here, looking great. Yes, I will get Okuyasu, but like I said, I am going to be moving towards some Part 5, 6, and 7 love for the future, for the immediate future. But I definitely gonna have to get Okuyasu. I'll try and get him before the end of the year. That's the time frame I'll give. But yeah, these all look so freaking great together. I mean, they just look fantastic together, and I'll also put Koichi just with Rohan right there, which looks absolutely awesome. So yeah, man, again, these figures are just wonderful. They're just amazing. I love them so much. And then, of course, here he is with his arch nemesis right there. They look freaking-tastic together. Oh my god, he is so hard to stand up. Please stand up, Koichi, my friend. Please stand up. Please. Oh my god. There we go. Here he is with his arch nemesis right there. And again, they look freaking fantastic together. So if you want to have them fight, you absolutely can. That will look freaking awesome. So yeah, these figures, again, just awesome. Just top notch. And also here is Sheer Heart Attack as well, so you can see how he looks with Sheer Heart Attack. Again, I feel like this is just like absolutely perfect, so you can recreate the entire fight. That is awesome. And then just for fun, here he is with the previous Super Action statue review, Diavolo right there, looking awesome. So there you have it. And then here he also is with a Figma Rimuru Tempest right there. So you can see I scales with a Figma. And here he is with an SH Figuarts Yuta Okotsu right there. Again, they're not in 100% perfect scale, but you could still make it work, I feel. Okay, so this is actually pretty great right here. So it actually includes a specific smaller stand for Koichi right here, since he's so hard to stand up. It looks like you just get this one right here with this little clip right here, and there you go. So it doesn't take up a whole lot of shelf space. So if you don't want to have any problem with standing him up, you can use this little stand right here, and it doesn't really take up a whole lot of space right there. Although he does just have a peg hole in the back there as well. So let me see if you probably get the other arm as well. Yep, they include three. They include three arms, so you have no problems right there. You can have them for Echo, and you can have either a claw or a peg for Koichi right there. That is so thoughtful. Thank you, Medicos. I freaking love you guys. There you go. And pop that in right there, which will be way more secure than the claw right there. There we go. So now, no problem standing him up. So now you can just have him on this little stand right here. I'm going to try and not have to have him on this stand when I put him on my shelf right there, just because because he'd be the only one that has a stand, because he's the only one that actually has some trouble standing up. But this would be an option if you don't want it to be a huge pain in the ass to have him stand up right there. Oh, one more comparison I wanted to show as well. Here he is with the NECA Ultimate Chucky, just because, like, I don't know, I feel like they're almost the same size. He's just a little bit bigger, but yeah, I felt like this would be a good comparison as well. Oh God, another serial killer, another motherfucker I've got to take down. Too bad I don't have Act 3 so we can kill the hole. Okay, let's jump into the accessories. And of course, I mean, I don't think this really counts as an accessory. You get Echo Act 1. Look at this. And I think he comes with two different tails. So you get a curved tail and you get a straight tail right here. Let's go with the curved tail. So we'll just pop this on right here. And this should just go right on right there. And he actually has some articulation. You actually get some arm posability. You even get some hand swivel right here. The head's on a ball joint. Man, that is crazy. I was not expecting any articulation from Echo Act 1. Now, you can get Echo Act 2 and 3 in a separate pack, and I definitely will get that eventually. It is high on my list to get Echo Act 3 for him, but this is really cool that he has like this extra posability right there to kind of make up for the price. Can it move out? It doesn't look like it has any outward movement. Maybe a little bit. It has a tiny little bit of outward movement, but it is really nice. And then he does have the wheels right there. Oop, the hand popped off right there. Get that back on right there. Really tiny. He's even tinier than Heaven's Door right here. You can see how he looks with Heaven's Door right here. Yeah, very, very, very tiny. Let me just move that up. There we go. Very, very tiny. The hands, even though that, like, the hands switch out and they're even smaller than Heaven's Door's hands right there. That is crazy. And here's also sheer heart attack right here. So you can see how that looks as well. And one more just for fun. Here he is with Pochita. Very, very cool. Yeah, this is really cool, actually. I actually think they did a great job on Echo Act 1. I wasn't expecting a whole lot from this. I felt like they just kind of included this just to have him. And then if you really wanted to stand, you'd have to go get the other pack with Echo Act 3 and 2. But this is actually very well done, like straight up. I think this is a great freaking stand accessory. Like, seriously, this thing is so good. And I don't think there's a bendy wire in here, but I think maybe this one has a bendy wire. Yes, this straight one has a bendy wire in it. So you can pose this one around, which is really, really cool. That's great. That's really freaking great. So you can either have the static one or you can have this one and you can pose it around a little bit. That's really fantastic. And then you can take one of the stands here, and again, you get both. You get two stands right here, which is so freaking nice. And then you can just pop this in right here. We'll pop this little peg right there, and then you can pop this into Echo's back port right there, and there you go. There you have Echo Act 1. Oop, his hand fell off. Where'd his hand go? There it is. Very, very tiny. You gotta keep your eye out for that. You don't want to lose anything. There we go. And then we can bring Koichi in here, and there you go. You can have him together right there, or you could take him off of this stand and just plug him onto the same stand as Koichi. There you go. There you have Echo Act 1 and Koichi together right there. That is awesome. That actually looks freaking fantastic. Again, I wasn't anticipating all that much from this Echo figure, but they actually went pretty freaking hard on it. I think it's really fucking great. Like, look at that. That is so cool. Here you go. You can move Koichi to like the backs to the other port in like here to give Koichi and him a little bit more space in between them right there. So there you go. I think that'd be the ideal look right there. And then we'll just pop his hand back on right there. That keeps popping off. I might even super glue that on because that's kind of annoying, but it's not that big a deal if you just super glue it back on, because he does come with some alternate hands. Holy crap, he does. That is crazy. But yeah, that's really freaking great. Oh man, these figures, I can't suck these figures off enough, man. They're freaking amazing. But we're far from done. We've got tons of accessories to go over. You also get the cracked eggshell right here of Echo Act 1, which is pretty darn cool. And I think you can just plop this on the stand, right? Like, I think you can just, like, plug... Let's see how this works here. Okay, so you take one of these little poles right here, and you plug this into the stand port right there, just like that. And then this should stand up on its own. Right there. Oh, no, I think you got to plug it into one of the stands, actually. Where is my stand at? Right here. So I think you plug this into stand right there, and then you can plug Echo right there. So you can have him erupting from the egg right there, which is really, really cool, man. Damn, they really did everything in their power to make this figure worth the money. I know I said at the beginning that I think this thing should have been priced down a little bit, but honestly, man, there's such clear effort right here to make this figure worth the price, and I see it, man. We got so many more accessories to look at, too. This is freaking fantastic, dude. These figures are so freaking amazing. All right, let's go over the alternate head next. So they include the alternate Polnareff hair right there, which is really, really, really great. I kind of would have maybe preferred the other hair sculpt, the first one he had, but this is still a nice one to include, and if you had Polnareff, it'd be pretty fun to put them next to each other right there. But yeah, that's pretty fun. So if you want a more innocent Koichi right there, that would be how you would get it right there. But I definitely will be keeping the badass freaking Dragon Ball Z hair. But this actually does look pretty good. I wasn't expecting to use this at all, but I actually might use it occasionally when I'm trying to get like a more innocent look for Koichi. But in general, this head sculpt is absolutely my freaking, this one definitely is the one I will be using. But nice accessory nonetheless. Thank you very much, Medicos. And then for alternate hands, we get some splayed out hands, which is great. We get some relaxed hands. Oop, no, this is actually like a stop hand right there, probably to use with Kira. There's another one for this other side right there, which is also pretty darn good. And then you get a gripping hand right here. This is probably to hold his bag. You get a pointing hand, also probably to use with Kira, which is great. The splayed out hand for the other side. And then you get a relaxed hand for this side and a relaxed hand for this side, which is just wonderful. You guys know how much I love my relaxed hands. And just to see how easy they are to switch, let's just pop on like the pointing hand real quick. Let's pop on the pointing hand. Oh, no, that's the wrong side. There we go. We'll just pop that off and pop on that pointing hand right there. And there you, oh, boop, that's not good. Yeah, that hand doesn't stay on the best. That's not the best. That is fixable, but it would have been nice if it didn't have to be fixed right there. And then I'm also going to try and see how these like stop hands work right here. These ones. Yeah, that goes. Okay, these ones go in a little bit tighter, so that's nice. It's just that pointing hand. Oh, did they just get not one? There you go. There's like the stop hand right there. That's really, really nice. And that one actually doesn't have any problem staying on. Like, that one's really, really nice. It's just this finger. It's just this pointing finger one that doesn't go on the best right there. But again, that is fixable. So, yeah, really, really great, man. And then we also get some alternate fist hands right here for Echo right here. Let me just see if this one goes on a little bit tighter than this one. Because if so, I'll just do that just so I don't have to worry about them falling off. Yeah, that one did go on a little bit tighter, so that's nice, and that one's still good. Okay, so I'm just going to leave it like that, so we can have one fist and one open right there. That's really cool, man. I'm so impressed with this Echo figure, man. They did not have to go this hard on it, dude. That is freaking amazing. And then we actually get two different bags for Koichi. So you can either have him holding it in his hand right here with this gripping hand right here. Ooh, that one goes in really nicely as well, which is great. And then we'll give him the relaxed hand for the other side. There we go. And then you can plop this one in his hand just like that. There we go. So there you go. You can have him holding the bag right there, which is really, really great. Or if you would rather, instead of having him hold the bag, you also get this one that you can put on him right there, but it doesn't have a peg hole. So how are you going to get the stand on there if you can't do that? And it also, yeah, it doesn't even have a peg, so you can't like plug it in there, but I guess you just kind of wrap it around right there. I'm so stupid. They have little pegs right here that they untab from. I was sitting here trying to get this freaking thing in, but it's actually really easy. You just put one around there, and then you wrap this one around there and tab this in on the back right there. That's really great. Again, Medicos really thought it through to make it really easy for you. So there you go. So this, I think, is why you will use the claw arm right here. So you pop this one out, put the claw arm in right there, and then this will plug around it right there. So if you want to use the bag right here, then you have to use the claw arm right here. Well, actually, it doesn't really reach enough. So I guess they just want you to if you're going to use the bag, you just kind of can't use a stand right there. I'm sure you could probably figure something out, but maybe it like balances his weight a little bit more so he can stand up a little bit better. That's nice. I'm going to try my best to not have to use the stand anyway, so that's not a huge deal for me. But do know that if you want to use the bag that goes on his back right there, then you aren't going to be able to have him on a stand right there. But that's really nice. I love that they include like both of the bag options right there, and I'll probably display him with this. That looks pretty darn good right there. Yeah, this figure is really freaking great. But we do have one more accessory right here. We get 2 echo effects right here. Some like bounce or scree effects or whatever. Super cool. And these have these little peg holes right here. And you get another one of these poles right here. And I think you just plug these in to right there. And then you can put them on the stand right here. Just like that. Yeah, that is freaking awesome, dude. Oh my God, these figures are amazing. Look at this display right here. Look at this, man. Look at the attention to detail right here. That is so awesome. The like effect pieces right there and having echo and all that. Oh my God, I am so impressed with these figures every single time I open one. Like, look at this. This entire display you see right here, all of this is included with this one figure. That is tremendous. That is absolutely in-freaking incredible. Oh my God. Check this out. Look at that. All of this, again, is included with this one Koichi figure. How freaking amazing is that? Like, seriously, like, just look at all of the attention to detail to make a worthwhile experience here with this figure. Oh my God, dude. I love these things, man. So final thoughts on the Super Action Statue Koichi. Guys, I know I sound like the most broken record ever, but this figure is absolutely freaking phenomenal. If you love Koichi, if you're a huge fan of the character like me, there's no better option. This thing is amazing. All of the accessories, everything, all the attention to detail with the figure to include to make the experience so worthwhile, to include like the alternate tail with the bendy wire, to include these little echo effects, to include this crazy display, the eggshell right here, the 2 different bags to display with Koichi, all of the different stands so you have no problem getting the figure to stand up any way you want, all the different hands, like the really dynamicness of all this, the alternate like Polarev hair hand, that is freaking fantastic, so you can get either an innocent Koichi or a badass Koichi. It's phenomenal. Every single one of these freaking Super Action statues is just phenomenal, and this one is no exception. This figure is a S+. Thank you all so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, maybe give me a like and subscribe for some more JoJo figure reviews in the future. Like I said at the beginning of the video, we will be focusing on some part 5, 6, and 7 love probably in the near future right here. So hopefully you're excited for that. And this is DK Guillotine, signing out.